also want to touch upon that mental health. For cohorts that experience that, you and I being millennials, yeah, growing up, it wasn't easy. Like you, if you were mentally ill or you're suffering depression or anything, it was kind of like just suck it up, right? That was like the big thing. Like, oh, get over that. Oh, it's okay. It's just a phase and this and that.
I don't
Now
even
I've
think there was language for that.
yeah, that's true actually.
There was
Yeah,
no
really.
or depression or anxiety growing up, right? It was you're
Those are
worried.
technical terms. Yeah,
It
those are
was
technical terms. You don't just bring that up.
yeah, yeah. And there
So
was
it
no
was
room for those conversations either. If you really
yeah.
think about it, discussing difficult emotions, discussing how is your day going, right? It was more of like, well, I don't mean to segue because I'm sure these questions are going to come up again, but
Yeah,
like,
of course.
just like the conversations around you go to school, you come back, what's next? Do your homework. Okay, now watch TV, done, next day, right? There was no, how was your day at school? Right? Like, what did you do? Well, there was what did you do, but it wasn't like, how did that make you feel? Right?
No
On a
way.
bad grade, there wasn't it's okay, it's gonna be okay, like it's gonna be okay, or
No
like
way.
it just wasn't there. There was no language to even have those type of conversations in my experience growing up.
Yeah, no, of course. Especially with immigrant parents, they come here and well, I'm from Canada, but regardless, North America, same culture. It's they come here, they want to provide us a better life, and
Yeah.
education is a big one for them. So if you come home with a bad grade, oh, it don't matter how you've been feeling. It better be an A or else. Maybe a B, they might be okay with you, but
Right.
oh my goodness, anything below that is a problem, right? And that's back to the cultural clash that we're talking about, right?
Practical and also like the pressure that's on them, right? Because like they've come to this country to give us opportunities to succeed. So when they see like something so tangible as like a grade not being up to par, it's going to bring up anxiety for them. And if we don't know how to communicate what's coming up for us, and that's going to show up in yelling, fighting,
Oh
getting
yeah.
things taken away from you, right? Like it's not going to be shown the way it should be expressed.
That actually just reminds me of the other thing too, in terms of like child upbringing and stuff. Getting spanked and stuff like that. Hey, to those immigrant parents, that's cultural norm. But over here, of course, as we progressed and we started getting better research for like psychological development, we realized that those are not the ways to go. But it was very difficult to relay that to immigrant parents at the time, especially during like the 90s. They just weren't having it. So that's another very difficult thing. It was difficult, especially, so I'm just thinking in my mind, like especially being bicultural, having to balance that. Yeah, and we did touch upon the mental health aspect. So I do want to ask this part. So
if you want to hear more stories, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. To support more youth by youth led projects, visit us at youthspeak.ca, where you can donate and spread youth mental health awareness.
YouthSpeak Performance Charity. Speak, inspire, change.